Hello and welcome back to Subnautica. In the last episode we were out and about searching the Lost River and managed to find some resources that allowed us to upgrade the Cyclops and the Prawn so that they can now go down to depths of 1700 meters. And that's because we're going to be looking for a containment facility to hopefully find a cure for this Khaara virus, and that's at a depth of 1400 meters. But I did take a slight detour, and that's to this place here, which is a thermal power plant. It was mentioned when we went over to investigate the enforcement platform. We learned about a disease research facility, and we've been there. And there's this thermal power facility here. So we've managed to get here, and so now I'm going to start looking around to see what we can find. Now, as ever, lousy memory. I forgot to pick up things, so I went back to the Cyclops, and I've picked up the tablets that I had, and I've got some ion cubes with me, as you'll see in a minute. So I'm going to start looking around to see what we can find, and we might find some useful information. Not overly concerned about those. I'd just give them a bit of a wide berth, and they tend to just leave you alone. So over here we've got a large ion cube that you can drill, but you've got to be able to get the prawn in here. Over here we've got another one of those arches which we've come across before. Found one of these over at the enforcement platform, I believe. Now, interestingly enough, this one's one we can activate, it seems, but you need an ion cube. Hence why I've got that one. But I'm going to have a look around first, just to see if I can find any. I mean, I don't think we're going to find like a cure or anything here, but we might be able to find something useful. Okay, so that needs a purple tablet to get behind there. Just see if there's anything down there first, otherwise we'll go up that ramp. So far I haven't found anything, any other tablets or any loose ion cubes. So yeah, so we'll go down this ramp here and have a look around here first. Okay, so just keep going down. And hear what sounds like one of those little robots running around. Ah, right, so there's an ion cube over there. Looks like more information over there. Let's see what this terminal gives us.
Integrating new PDA data.
It's just a bit of information there. A lot of data though. What was that? So this is called Planet 4546b. Right, so we need a purple tablet here. We needed a purple tablet here, so I've got two, fortunately, so it should be okay. Let's see what we find here. So these look like the power generators, so I might have to be a bit careful here. Okay, so this is the thermal plant that we'll learn of. Well, that's efficient, 90%. Because I mean that's okay, so what I'd been thinking was, I mean, an alternate solution for that enforcement platform is the enforcement platform was that if you could cut the power, because that's how I mean, it gets power from here, I believe. I think this place provides power to all the facilities around. So one thought was, you know, maybe you could have like getting around the cure by just, you know, taking the power away, and then the gun would become inoperable. I'm not seeing anything else other than that data terminal. I mean, to be honest, I mean, when you've got this Khaara virus, it's going to kill you anyway, and I mean, really, you wouldn't want to leave the planet yourself when you've got it, because you saw how many people, or aliens, or whatever species they were referring to. I think it was like 140 something billion that died from it, and that was based on the last recording. But let's see what this data terminal gives us.
Integrating new PDA data. Primary alien facility location updated. Volcanic area connected to this cave system at depth 1.4 kilometers.
Okay, so we've got a bit more information actually about the containment facility. So it's actually connected, so we've got to head southeast of this facility there to get to it. So dealing with the warpers. Yeah, so it knows that the facility's offline. So basically we couldn't have just cut the power then to disable that gun. So either way we've got to get a cure for ourselves, go back to that containment facility and prove to it that we are no longer infected. So it looks like there could be more information here.
Integrating new PDA data. Synthesizing ion power blueprints from alien data. Blueprints stored to databank.
Okay, so we've learned some blueprints. Oh, there you go. So we can now make ion batteries and ion power cells. Okay. So presumably they store power better than the batteries and the power cells that we already know about. So yeah, so this thing's just churning out power. We can't stop it. So the only way we can disable that gun then is to definitely find the cure. Fortunately, we've now got some directions from here. Somewhere in here it was told where the
Seek fluid intake.
somewhere in that data bank it said we've got to head southwest of this facility to find the containment facility. So I'm going to head back up here. You can hear a little robot running around. Just about what we're about 19, so I'll just get some water.
Vital signs stabilizing.
So as far as I recall, I think there might have been something around here. I mean, I'm down to one tablet so far, one purple tablet. Ah, right, so this is just another exit point. Or is this the, well, it might have been the original exit we came in, I can't remember to be honest. I don't think it is, because I'm pretty sure I came in from that side. Because we passed the ion cube. Yeah, because we came in that side, so there's two entry points, right, so let's...
Come here, to me.
Okay. I mean, I know Bart had been talking about visions. You know, because of that, since contracting this Khaara virus. So I wonder, whatever that was, I wonder if that's what he was seeing. Anyway, we'll put this tablet in, let's see what we'll find here. Ooh, a blue tablet. Right. First things first, I'm going to scan it. I don't know how many of these I'm going to need.
New blueprint acquired.
But I need to know how to actually make them in case I need more than one. Here, I'd feel like a real muppet if I felt like needed more than one, but I didn't know how to make them. So that uses kyanite. Okay, so I better pick up some more kyanite on my way out. Right, so we've now got a blue tablet. So I do have one. Right, I've got 3 ion cubes because we picked up one here. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here, because the last arch that we saw couldn't do anything with it. So this is the first one we've come across that looks like you can activate. Okay, so moment of truth. Let's see where we go. Okay, so it hasn't turned off, so that's a good thing. Didn't arrive. Well, yeah, I don't know where we've arrived. We might have arrived on another planet for all I know. Let's have a look and see where we are. Ah, this looks familiar. Let's head up these stairs and see if it's where I think it is. Up, up, up. May as well run while I'm at it. Aha, it is. There's our doomsday device. So this has actually teleported us to the enforcement platform. Yeah, there's the enforcement, there's the controls for the enforcement platform. So that's quite handy then. If you ever want to come back to that thermal plant, for instance, you just have to come here. Although, to be honest, I wouldn't be able to bring the Cyclops through, but you could, for instance, bring the prawn in here, because I don't think you can bring the prawn through that cave entrance, but you could bring it in here, and then you could mine that big block of ion cube. Now that's something I forgot to have a look at while I was over here. I caught a glimpse of it out of the corner of my eye, but I didn't really pay much attention to it because I didn't really see it very well. I didn't really think it was anything, but it's an alien rifle. So may as well scan that. Humanoid design. Yeah, pity. Another thing, you can't take out the case though. Right, I suppose the $64 million question is this teleporter two-way? And better yet, where's the archway? I think it was over there. Yeah, I think it is over here. So, this is going to be a bit embarrassing if it's a one-way teleporter, because you'd have to build another Cyclops to get all the way back to the other one. Right, let's give it a go. So that's good to know. So if you need any more ion cubes, you can bring the prawn down here with a drill arm attachment, and you can drill that. Otherwise, you're reliant on just picking up the loose ones. Oops. Steer clear of you. Don't think there was anything else in here to look for. I haven't noticed anything. So let's see. So there was definitely information about where this place was. So I need to find that. Here, primary containment facility. So it's southeast of this facility. At a depth of 1400. And we can get to 1400 down. So I'm going to dodge the warpers. Might as well get some kyanite while I'm here. Dodge these warp. I think there's definitely at least one warper around here somewhere. I may as well pick up some kyanite while I'm at it, because I'm going to need that for blue tablets. Obviously this lava I've got to keep out of as well. I don't think that'll do me any favours if I landed in that. So I'll just take advantage of any kyanite I find here. And I can hear that thing outside. So unfortunately I'm going to have to start searching. I'm going to have to start searching for this containment facility now. I've got a rough idea where it is, but I'm going to have to contend with that thing. Where's my exit point? Right, it's over there. So now I have to find my exit. Ah, here we go. Okay, so that was handy coming here. Oh, there's... Oh, brother. It's over there. Ay, 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 ay. I left all the power turned on this Cyclops because nothing attached to this. Whoa, Struth, that is not good. That is not pleasant having that thing outside. I fancy my chances more on the Cyclops, to be honest, but... Yeesh. Right, so... let's have a look. So we are... east, so we need to head... southeast. That's odd. Didn't get any messages there. So southeast. No, it's north. That means I need to head roughly in that direction. Yeah, so I need to start heading over in that direction. Much lower down to find this containment facility. Southeast. Right. Yeah, so that thing's wandering around here. I've already run into it once, so there it is. Ooh. It's right above us. I'm gonna circling around. I'm gonna wait and hopefully it'll just leave, but I'm gonna have to set off in that direction, it seems. Once I find the entrance to this facility, I'll bring you back. Obviously, if I meet a fateful end, at the hands of that thing. I'll bring you back earlier as well. Ooh. Okay, right. Yep. See you shortly. Okay, so I followed those directions, but basically I went over the top and then went as low as I possibly could, and then just kind of tried to stay on that course. But then I hit a wall, so I just started to follow the wall. It's kind of tempting to then, I mean, you want to go down to a good depth, but and it was good. It was, you know, kind of tempting to then try and follow some what looked like caverns. But what I did is I just kind of hugged the wall basically, and I started off heading what seemed to be like a southwesterly direction. But if you use the camera, so that's the keel camera there, eventually what you come across is this here. So you can see this like a big pit, if you will. So I'm going to drop down here, and if you look over there, there's a cavern over there, and that's where I want to be heading to. It's tempting to take the Cyclops out there, but I'm going to leave the Cyclops here. It should be fairly safe. But what I'm going to do is, while I'm away, I may as well pull the power rather than just leaving the because I think there's lava attached to it. At least there was last time I was looking. Yeah. One interesting thing you can do, to be honest, if you want, you can actually knock these off into. Oh, hello.
I am what you seek. Want to help you.
Oh, another vision or hallucination. Okay, one thing you can do though, I mean, I'm not sure what that is, but one thing you can do is you can actually get rid of these if you aim for them while you're inside with this repulsion cannon. I'm surprised it isn't actually losing power. I'm quite impressed. You lose quite a lot of power on the propulsion cannon, but this thing doesn't seem to go down as much. So if you can figure out where these things are, you can actually knock them off. But I'm just gonna go out. Well, I'm just gonna pull the power, to be honest. I'm gonna see if I can get the prawn out, and then I'm gonna pull the power. So then it won't really matter. Alright, we're not taking any damage here, but it's gonna be hot. So I'm going to head back up there. I think I'll bring it lower down, because I want to make it as easy as possible to get back in. So just check the camera. Yeah, that should do, I think. It's not... bit back up. Right, I'm going to pull the power now. So as I say, once you pull the power, this docking facility will stop working. There'll be no oxygen left. But at least those, you know, I'm not going to lose my power to these annoying lava. I mean, I can get them off, but it doesn't mean to say, you know, another one's going to come back. Actually, I want my knife. So I want a bit more water. I mean, most of the time I just use the watermelons, and I get most of my food and most of my water from these marble melons here. But every so often I'll take something off the bulbo tree as well if I need more water. But right, so there's no power. If you look, none of those lava are attached anymore. Now you might think, oh well, that's just because there's no power and it can't tell. But if I go back outside, I mean, I can get in and out of this because it's a mechanical But you can see this, they're just floating around now. So I can have a bit of fun with them. Actually, I don't know if I've scanned any of it. Oh yes, I have. Go away. That's quite fun, that. Right, so now what's this? Ah, uranite. So we could drill for that. Right, so what have I got on me? I've got a grappling hook, so I can grapple onto things, although that particular case I didn't want to. And I've got a propulsion cannon. So let's see what's out here. I've upgraded the jump jets on this thing, as you'll know. See, that's quite a depth down there. I mean, you could probably have fitted the Cyclops in here, to be honest. No big deal. Now I've got to be really careful because I don't want to touch any of this lava. Yeah. So I'm going to try and see if I can aim for solid ground. Okay. Right, so I need to head over to there. Is it? Ooh. Yeah, I can hear that thing roaring away. And there's another one in here. So I've now got to play dodge with that thing. Oh, I think it spotted me. Isn't that good? Go away. Go find someone else to pester. So we want to be over there. If you just out the corner of my eye, I can see where the facility is. But this is why I didn't want to bring the Cyclops. I didn't want to bring the Cyclops over here because it's a case of I don't think it would have lasted long against that. So as long as I can get in there and I don't get a warper come and pull me out, I should be fine. So fingers crossed and just keep going. Because there's the entrance over there. And the power's alright. I mean, I've got plenty of power cells on me. I've got all the power cells from the actual Cyclops, so I can definitely still keep replacing the ones in this Seamoth. Not Seamoth, the prawn. I just jump over that lip. There we go. So got ourselves inside there. Right, so now frustratingly you can't do anything here while you're in the prawn. But that's the reason why I wanted to go to the thermal power plant. You need the blue tablet. Right, I shall leave my prawn here for now. We'll start to explore this in the next video, because I'm just mindful of the time. I prefer not to have these videos run too long. We're going to be here quite a while having a look around. So yeah, so when we come back in the next video, we'll search through this research facility. So I do hope you've enjoyed watching this video. If you have, then do please leave a like. I'd really appreciate it. If you haven't already subscribed, then please do sign up for new content. Thanks very much for watching. Bye.